Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Advice. Today, I am wanting to talk to you about betrayal. We all experience it at one point or another, so I may as well speak about it. So, let us search up about what is the definition of betrayal. Now, betrayal is a noun. The action of betraying one's country, a group, or a person can also be referred to as treachery. Now, let us also search of some examples of betrayal. There can be intangible acts of infidelity, not sticking up for your partner, especially in public, lying, using your partner's past against them, denying your partner's sexual desires, emotional coldness or detachment, disrespect, and past negative experiences. And lying can also count half-truths, lying by omission, making ambiguous or vague statements, manipulating information using exaggeration or minimization, and gaslighting. Deceit also counts as betrayal too. So, what example can I use to kind of tell you about the major bits of this? Let's see about any of these. So I'll be spending a moment or two trying to find any examples. I apologize if I am silent most of this time. I'm just trying to find the best possible example. You can enjoy the music in the meantime, or skip ahead a bit until you hear me talking again. Here's a possible example. A Vidkun Quisling. Quisling's attempts to convert the church, schools, and youth to Nazism aroused fervent Norwegian opposition. He was held responsible for sending nearly 1,000 Jews to die in concentration camps. After the liberation of Norway in May 1945, Quisling was arrested, found guilty of treason and other crimes, and executed. So, with that example, it tells you about how bad betrayal can be, and the fact that it can lead to major consequences. You may have also experienced betrayal before, or betrayed someone that you loved. The feelings that follow if you betrayed someone are most likely going to be guilt. That is, if you think on it. Otherwise, when you have been betrayed, It feels like you have been invaded, especially of your privacy. Now, this is a terrible thing to endure, but sadly it does happen. We can't sadly change the past, but we can try to figure out about how to stick by the ones we love, rather than betray them. Honesty can be a lot better than loyalty. However, I personally do prefer loyalty. Ask yourself this question. Would you be honest to a friend even if it left them in a worse state? Or would you lie to them just to try to be a better friend for them, to make them not feel as bad? If you said you'd lie to them, that is technically betrayal. Well, if they find out, they'd feel like betrayal, but it still technically is. It is absolutely terrible the things that can happen. That is why anytime you're given a choice, it is an absolute point. An absolute point being a point in the timeline which would then branch you off. A ending of a line in a butterfly's wing that would then branch off in different directions. The butterfly effect, as you will. One small action, even the use of just one word, can change your entire future. We never truly know about the consequences until they come. But betrayal is almost an instant discovery. Fuck around and find out, as they say. It is absolutely horrible what goes down. I've said this numerous times now. But sadly, once it's done, it can't be undone. So you really need to think hardly about what you do with it. Your choices matter. More than your actions. Anyway, this will be the end of this episode, since I'm running out of things to say. So I'll see you on the next one. And fly high, friends. I'll see you later.